The future of British Formula One is ablaze with excitement as the legendary Sir Lewis Hamilton enters the twilight of his illustrious career. While the seven-time world champion is expected to continue with Mercedes, the air is buzzing with anticipation as three budding potential prodigies have emerged as strong contenders to step into Hamilton's shoes if he decides to part ways with Mercedes. In the midst of intense negotiations between Hamilton and Mercedes, whispers of doubt linger about the team's progress. Despite reassurances from Hamilton and Toto Wolff, the lack of official confirmation fuels the flames of speculation about the racing maestro's future. And this uncertainty has become the catalyst for a thrilling spectacle, as British motorsports enthusiasts eagerly discuss the thrilling prospect of George Russell, Lando Norris and Alex Albon stepping up to fill Hamilton's championship shoes. With each race weekend, three rising stars have been carving their paths, impressing fans and experts alike with their raw talent and fiery determination. Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team is one of the most successful and dominant teams in Formula One. Mercedes has a long history in motorsport and first competed in Formula One in the 1950s. The modern-day Mercedes F1 team was established in 2010 when Mercedes-Benz purchased the championship-winning Braun GP team, which was formed from the remnants of the Honda Formula One team. The team has enjoyed great success in the hybrid era of Formula One, winning multiple Constructors' Championships and Drivers' Championships. One of the biggest factors contributing to Mercedes' success has been the legendary British driver Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton joined Mercedes in 2013 and quickly established himself as one of the team's most successful drivers. He's won multiple world championships with Mercedes and is widely regarded as one of the greatest F1 drivers of all time. And now, the anticipation surrounding George Russell, Lando Norris and Alex Albon is indicative of the promising future of British Formula One, as these talented young drivers are positioning themselves as viable successors. As Hamilton's illustrious career gradually reaches its conclusion, the spotlight is now on the next generation of British racing prodigies. George Russell can be considered a strong candidate to replace Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes in the future. Russell is part of the Mercedes Junior Driver Program, and his performances during his time with Williams and his stand-in race for Mercedes in the 2020 Sakir Grand Prix have impressed many within the motorsport community. The 24-year-old has quickly risen through the ranks of motorsport and is widely considered one of the brightest young stars on the grid. He started his journey in karting, displaying natural talent and determination. Progressing through junior categories like Formula 4 and Formula 3, he caught the attention of multiple F1 teams. Joining the Mercedes-Benz Junior Driver Program in 2017, Russell gained valuable experience and served as a test driver for Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team. In 2019, he made his F1 race debut with Williams Racing, impressing despite the team's struggles and earning praise from peers and fans, solidifying his future star status. Perhaps one of the most notable moments of Russell's career came in the 2020 Sakir Grand Prix. Due to Lewis Hamilton's absence, following the positive COVID-19 test, Russell was called up by Mercedes to replace him for one race. Despite having little preparation time, he delivered an outstanding performance and was on course to win the race. However, a pit stop mix-up and a subsequent puncture cost him victory, but his performance during that weekend earned him widespread acclaim and further cemented his potential as a future Mercedes driver. When Hamilton was declared fit to race, Russell was retained by Williams for the 2021 season, partnering him with Nicholas Latifi. In 2022, Russell joined Mercedes, replacing Valtteri Bottas and becoming Hamilton's teammate. At the Sao Paulo Grand Prix, Russell achieved his first Grand Prix victory, finishing ahead of Hamilton and securing Mercedes' initial win of the season. Many Formula One insiders and experts believe that he has the talent and potential to become a future world champion. With his skill, determination and close association with Mercedes, George Russell is undoubtedly a driver to watch closely in the years to come. Moving on, Lando Norris has shown significant promise and talent during his time in Formula One, impressing with McLaren despite the team not being at the same level of performance as Mercedes. Continued strong performances and further development as a driver could make him an attractive option for a top team like Mercedes. The 24-year-old British racing driver has rapidly risen to prominence in F1, showcasing exceptional talent from a young age. He began karting early and progressed through various junior motorsport categories. In 2016, Norris won the prestigious McLaren Autosport BRDC award, highlighting his potential as a future star. He joined the McLaren Young Driver Development Program in 2017. Norris made his F1 debut with McLaren in 2019, impressing with maturity beyond his years. Combining raw speed with a level-headed approach, he consistently achieved strong results and demonstrated composure uncommon for a rookie driver. Beyond his on-track performances, Norris is beloved by his fans for his outgoing and friendly personality. Engaging on social media and forming genuine connections with fellow drivers, he's become a fan favorite in the F1 paddock. Lando Norris has firmly established himself as a key part of the McLaren team, helping the team to make significant progress and regain competitiveness in Formula One. His performances and potential have garnered much attention, and he's widely considered one of the brightest talents in the sport, with a promising future ahead of him. During persisting contract uncertainties surrounding Hamilton's stint, F1 journalist Joe Saward has revealed intriguing paddock rumors suggesting that Lando Norris may have already secured a pre-agreement with Ferrari. However, if any such move were to occur, it would likely happen post-2026, once Norris fulfills his contractual obligations with McLaren. These murmurs emerge at a time when Red Bull Motorsport advisor Helmut Marko sings praises for Norris, hailing him as a standout talent among young drivers and suggesting that his youthful spirit could make him a suitable candidate for Red Bull's racing endeavours. Another name that's been at the centre of speculation is Alex Albon. The British Thai racing began his motorsport career in karting before progressing through the ranks of junior single-seater categories. Albon's impressive performances in various junior championships caught the attention of Formula One teams, and in 2019, he made his Formula One debut with Toro Rosso, now AlphaTauri. Despite joining the championship mid-season, he adapted quickly and consistently showcased his speed and racecraft. In 2020, Albon was promoted to Red Bull Racing, one of the top teams in Formula One. He partnered with Max Verstappen, facing high expectations and the pressure to deliver strong results. While he demonstrated flashes of talent and achieved podium finishes, he was dropped by Red Bull after a difficult 2020 saw him struggling to match teammate Max Verstappen. After the 2020 season, Albon was replaced as a full-time Red Bull Racing driver and became a reserve and test driver for the team in 2021. Despite not having a race seat, he remained an integral part of the Red Bull Racing setup and continued to contribute to the team's development efforts. He spent 2021 racing in the DTM before joining Williams as a replacement for George Russell for 2022. He made the points on 3 occasions, earning 9th place in Melbourne and finishing 10th in both Miami and Spa. Williams has retained 27-year-old Albon for the 2023 season with a multi-year contract and partnered him with Logan Sargent, who replaced Nicholas Latifi in the team. Alex Albon has shown promise and talent during his time in Formula One, particularly during his tenure with AlphaTauri, and to be considered for a top team like Mercedes, it's undeniable that Albon has showcased consistent strong performances and demonstrated further development as a driver. As the engines roar and the adrenaline surges, the stage is set for a mesmerizing chapter in British Formula One history. Will the torch be passed seamlessly to the next generation of racing prodigies, or will Hamilton's fire continue to burn brightly at the front of the pack? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the future of British Formula One has never been more captivating. What do you think of these speculations? Let us know in the comments below.